Hi, my name is Megan and this is my roommate,
Katie. Hi.
and today is Vlogmas Day 8. What we're going to be talking about is how to get through finals. I know. One thing that I've realized is that a lot of colleges will talk about finals week, but I feel like at Pace we have finals season.
Yeah,
so
it's like a month long.
So right when you get back from Thanksgiving break, you're in finals mode automatically until the rest of the semester. And our semesters end really late too. They end like the 20th of December, so 5 days before Christmas. I feel like we're really good to talk about this topic because I am finishing my undergrad degree and I'm also in graduate school at the same time. And share what you're doing, Katie.
So I'm about to be a second semester senior. My degree is in childhood education and I'm starting my full-time student teaching placement next semester. So right now I'm kind of just taking all my certification exams and making sure that I'm like ready to student teach and get on with my life.
I feel like as seniors we're
busy.
We've been around the block a few times. My number one tip for getting through finals is Starbucks. Definitely like caffeine. If you can drink it, it helps. 1 or 2 cups of caffeine a day, nothing more than that, and you're good to go. I have never seen this one drink caffeine though.
I have rarely ever drank coffee. I do like it once in a while, but I stick to water.
But that leads into the next topic. The next tip is to eat healthy and drink lots and lots of water. Stay hydrated because chances are you're going to be tired and you don't want your body to feel any more tired than you already are.
They say, I mean, it depends on like your weight and height and everything like that, but I like to drink about a gallon, like 3 liters, and this bad boy, he's thick. It's like 64 ounces, and like after one of those I'm like, ugh, and I feel full, but at the end of the day you just feel so much better when you get in a lot of water.
And to put that into perspective, what I try to think of, because I feel like 3 liters or 1 gallon sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
It's only 3 big smart water bottles. I feel like one of the most important things though is staying organized. And if I had to give advice for the beginning of the semester for final season, it would be to stay organized from the start. But if you're someone who just wasn't staying organized, sit down and take a few hours to look at all of your syllabi and write down all of your assignment due dates, exam dates, and then you want to go through the requirements for each assignment and create outlines for each assignment. That way when you go to do them, you already know what you have to do and you're not confused. So what I do to stay organized is I have a paper planner and Google Calendar, but I use Google Calendar more. You can color code it for each class. For other, like you don't only have to use it for class. I use it for literally my entire life. Using some sort of planning system helps tremendously.
I use a paper planner. I also just got an iPad, so I'm trying out like digital planning. Not sure how that's gonna go, but I love planning. I love planning!
You're weird.
It gets me excited.
I like planning too though. The next thing I have here is to keep a running to-do list, but break it down into smaller lists. So have one big master list of everything that you need to do by the end of the semester, but break it down because looking at that master list all the time is just going to give you a headache. It's going to stress you out and it's going to overwhelm you. So definitely break it down, and you can choose how you want to break it down. Like you can break it down by class, you can break it down by day, by week. That's totally a personal call. I break mine down by day.
I do too.
Yeah.
I have a month view. Like the first page is like a monthly overview, and then there I write all my like due dates, and then like in each week I have what assignments are due and when and what I need to do.
When you're creating your to-do lists, you want to be very realistic. When I was a freshman, I used to set my to-do lists with like 7 assignments per day, and I would be so mad at myself because I only got 2 done. Realistically, in college, assignments take longer, and that's getting 2 assignments done in a day, I feel like, is actually really productive. But definitely be realistic with your goals and how much time you have to achieve those goals. When it comes to getting work done and studying, after you make all of your to-do lists, you need to know what works best for you. Some people can work fine in the library, some people work better in their room, some people need to be sitting at a desk, some people need to be completely alone, and others like to be surrounded by people because talking doesn't bother them. So once you figure out how you study and get work done the best, just stick to it. Don't be afraid to say no if your friends ask you to do homework with them or to study with them, because if you're not going to be productive, it's just a waste of your time. The next thing I have here is to sleep. This one can sleep forever. She falls asleep at like 10 o'clock the latest.
Yeah.
Last night though, she was up to like 11:30 and I was shook.
I know, I went a little crazy.
Yeah, she went crazy.
Okay, no, I go to sleep early. You can sleep forever.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, she goes to sleep early and gets like the appropriate amount of sleep, like 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I believe I talked about this in one of my vlogs, but I'm a night owl. Like, I do not sleep. Last night I was up to like 4 a.m. Get sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're gonna get 8 hours of sleep every night. 2 to 4 is like not enough. Aim for like at least 6 hours during finals. I feel like that's a good amount. You can still stay up and get work done, but 6 hours gives your body time to like recuperate. This is another one that I still have not perfected, and I probably never will, but it is to stay ahead of the game and to not procrastinate. Just get your stuff done early.
It really just gives me too much anxiety to procrastinate, but I still procrastinate. Like, I know it'll make me miserable when the time comes, so I don't know why I don't just do it.
You know what I think it is? I think people still don't understand how time works. People think there's like so much time, but there's not. Say you're a month out from an assignment due date and you're like, oh, it's fine, like I have so much time. But like realistically, that's not a lot of time, because if you consider like if you work, when you're in class, if you have other obligations on campus, like that takes up a large chunk of your time. So realistically, there's actually not that much time to get it done.
Yeah.
Put away all distractions, which includes social media, your phone, anything like that. What I like to do is I like do a little reward system with myself. So every single time I finish, just for example, like 2 pages of a paper, I'll let myself watch a 10-minute YouTube video. I feel like I touched upon this one earlier, but just don't be afraid to say no when it comes to doing things with your friends. So what I said earlier was like, don't be afraid to say no if they ask you to study together, but also don't be afraid to say no if people ask you to go out. It's very tempting because you're gonna get FOMO, the fear of missing out. I get that all the time, but in the end, it's worth it if you're being productive by staying in. And the other option you have is if people wanna go out, and if you're above 21 and you wanna drink and go out, like that's fun, but you could also stay in and have like a wine night and do homework. We have 2 more tips. The first one is to prioritize. So I feel like this kind of goes off of being realistic. As you're setting your realistic goals, you have to prioritize, and this helps when you know your assignment due dates. So what's due first? What do you have time to get to in that day? And this is why I have missed a few days for Vlogmas. I really wanted to try to do it, but unfortunately finals got in the way, and YouTube is not my job. I work, so I had to put school ahead of editing. So the last tip that I thought of was to set aside you time, whether this is 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, whatever you have the time to do. Just do something that you like. So this could be sitting down and watching TV. This could be taking a bath, doing a face mask, doing yoga, working out. Anything that helps you de-stress and kind of just calm down and put yourself first, because although school is very important and so are finals and so are your grades, your mental health, in my opinion, is even more important. So if you were driving yourself crazy trying to get everything done and not taking just a second to calm down and put yourself first, you were going to burn yourself out faster than you think.
I will watch hours upon hours of TV. Once, I'm not a night person like Megan is, so like I do my like homework and assignments and stuff by like 7 o'clock I try to get it done by, and then from like 7 to 9 or 10 I'm just watching TV in my bed, and like that's how I unwind and relax, and that's my me time.
Do you have any other tips you want to add?
Just breathe. Download some like meditation apps. I actually use those a lot. I like this one app, it's called Calm, and it like helps me sleep, but I listened to it before I had one of my certification exams, and it was all about test anxiety, and it was 10 minutes before I took my test, and it was just basically about breathing the proper way and knowing that you did everything that you could the whole semester, and this test isn't going to define who you are for the rest of your life. Like, it's just a test. It's on content. Like, it's not gonna make or break you. So I like to meditate before something like that.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Look at you. All right, I think that's it. So that's going to be all for this video. I hope it was helpful to at least one person. I don't need to inspire a million people. If I inspire one person, that is perfect for me. Like this video if you thought our tips were helpful. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and leave a comment down below of what you do to help you get through finals. So, see ya. Bye.